So, welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay, so let me share this and let's start. So, let me show you this file just to remind you about the punctuation marks that we have covered till now. And let's discuss this punctuation mark because we have only maybe 7 minutes for the class to be finished. Okay, so till now, thanks God, because we have finished talking about the period, the comma, this is extremely important, semicolon, the colon, exclamation mark. We didn't discuss the
No,
brackets,
no.
dash. Yes, we finished talking about apostrophe. Quotation mark is really easy. Ellipsis, that's amazing. Parentheses,
Yeah.
no, the hyphen and the quotation marks. So let me say that we still have a brackets, dash, question mark, and the slash. These are the easiest. We need only a short period of time just to um, finish talking about them. Okay,
Okay.
let's talk about slash. Now, what are the rules of using a slash in punctuation marks? These are the uses of slash. Number one, I have to use a slash to separate words in a sentence. This is number one. Two, to indicate or three, to indicate connecting and conflicting ideas. Absolutely, we have to discuss all of them into details. Four, to separate lines in a poem, in a play, or maybe in a song. Next, to indicate a fraction. Then, or to indicate per in a measurement. Next, to use it in abbreviation or an abbreviation, for example. Finally, to separate the day from the month from the year. So,
Okay.
bravo, let's discuss them. They are extremely easy. Now, these are all the rules in one page about using the slash. So we said that the usage number one is to separate words in a sentence. Let's take a look at this example. So notice if you want to say, I need to buy a new top and or return
All
these
these choice.
shoes. Exactly. So notice that in a sentence to separate words. So you have to say that,
Yes.
bravo, you can use and, you can use
Or
or.
you.
Oh,
Mm.
bravo, both of them are correct. But you have to write slash in writing. But in speaking, in rule number one, you have to say or,
Mm.
okay?
Okay.
Like this, like or. In speaking, yes, in writing, you have to write slash. But in speaking, Malak, you have to say or, okay?
Okay.
This is the example. The example is saying the teacher noticed that a student had left his or her bag in the class. So
Mm.
notice that in writing, you have to write slash, but in speaking, you have to say what? Or.
Or.
Exactly. And you know what? If you want to write or instead of slash, this is correct. This is not
Mm.
wrong, Malak.
Yeah.
But absolutely, sometimes I have to be an academic student in writing, so this is why I have to use slash.
Or
Okay.
is formal and the slash is or both are formal.
No, both are correct. No one can deny that one is wrong or formal. But
Mm.
just to show to the reader that you know how to use the punctuation marks, this is why you have to use slash.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Now, the third usage is indicate connecting and conflicting ideas. What do I mean by connecting or maybe conflicting ideas? Let's take a look at this example. I took part in the pro-life slash a pro-choice debate. So this is
Mm.
conflicting ideas. Okay, the opposite.
Okay.
This is why I have to write slash.
Mm.
Mm. Now,
Oh.
the next rule is to separate lines in a poem, in a certain play, or maybe song. So notice this example. Mary has a little lamp slash little lamp slash. Mary has a little lamp. So we notice
Mm.
that it's a kind of a song. Now I have to separate these lines in writing slashes. Or maybe
Mm.
you can write them you can write, for example, this verse, for example, or this line alone, and why the second line, the second words for stanza, for example, in a new line, and this is in a new line above each other, or new lines. Or maybe you can use the slashes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now the next usage is to indicate the fraction. For
Action.
example,
Yeah.
half, exactly. Quarter, for example, like this.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if you want to use fractions, you have to use a slash, exactly. Or maybe 7 days a week, for example, or 24 like
Or
this. Exactly.
mm,
So you have to use a slash.
mhm.
Now, the next usage, I have to use a slash to indicate per in a measurement. So this is the example. He was paying 1,000 pounds per
Per
month.
month.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So absolutely, if you want to write per, this is correct. But as
Mm.
I told you, just to be that academic student in writing, you have to write a slash. Or maybe you can write a slash in the first usage, and in the second usage, if you prefer, you can write per. It's up to you.
Okay.
Now, here the second usage is about abbreviation.
Abbreviation.
Ah, bravo. Let's take a look at this example. This example is saying she turned the AC, which means what? On, which means air conditioning.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the abbreviation. I took the first letter of A of the first word and the first letter of the second word together to write what? AC.
See.
Oh,
Okay.
bravo. You have another solution if you don't want to write slash, write them capitalized like this. If you want to write them capitalized, it's correct. And if you want to use a slash between them, is correct
Mm.
too.
Okay.
Now, the final usage of slashes is to separate the day from the month from the year. If you notice, when we discussed this rule in using the comma, we said that we have to use a comma. Am I right?
Mm.
So you have now another solution. You can use commas to separate days, months from the years, or you can use slashes.
Yeah.
But using slashes is more formal than using commas,
Comma.
especially, yeah,
Okay.
especially if you are writing an email. So you have to write you have to use slashes, not commas.
Yeah. Okay.
Formal email, I mean, or formal letter.
Okay.
So this is it. I don't know if we have a practice. No, we don't. It's not that hard. The slash
No, it's not
punctuation,
that.
yeah, it is easy. By the way, we need, I think, only 15 minutes to finish talking about the rest of the punctuation marks.
Okay.
So let me ask you if you have any questions.
No, all is clear.
Thanks God, and let me wish a good day for you. Thank you for coming, Malik.
Thank you. You too. Thank you.
Bye, 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 bye.
Bye bye.